Hi, my name is Tony Emotosho. I don't know if you heard about me from reading my books or my blog or from any of my over 2,000 students. That doesn't really matter. What matters is that you are here right now, and I believe that's for a reason. So some weeks ago, I was thinking, what if nobody knew me? Or what if I was locked in a hut for 7 days with a laptop connected to the internet and an ATM card with funds, and I had to create an online business that can generate at least $750K a month in order to be released? What will I do? My response to that self-generated question is why I created this video, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first, let's talk about $750K. Right now, $750K a month is a lot of money for most Nigerians. Only a very small segment of Nigerians earn this much. If you make $750K a month, that will be a total income of $9 million a year. And according to this article that I saw on Vanguard, $750K a month will put you among the top 2% in Nigeria. Now, I don't know where you live, but regardless of where you live in Nigeria, $9 million a year is a lot of money. I live in a high-profile area of Lekki in Lagos, where the average cost to rent a 3-bedroom flat is 2 million naira a year. But if you make $750K a month, you will be able to easily afford something like that and still have plenty of money left. As someone who makes $750K a month as a Lagos resident, you will be able to live in a secured and comfortable environment, drive a beautiful car, send your kids to one of the best schools around, travel at least once a year, and still have plenty of money left to save and invest for the future. Generally, even if you earn $350K a month, you're going to enjoy life in a great way. But the reality is that only a very few percentage even make up to $350K a month. So back to the question. What exactly will I do if I had 7 days to start an online business that brings in a minimum of $750K a month? Now, if you asked me this same question 4 years ago, I might not have been able to give you a confident answer. But right now, I can. That's because since 2018, I have been able to arrive at a predictable no-fail income system that always works when deployed effectively. I call it a no-fail system because I have used this system over and over, and it has always worked successfully for me. I don't know about you, but I don't like to gamble with my life and freedom. With just 7 days, I would rather focus on using a predictable system that I'm 100% confident in the results it will give me. Let me show you an example. Back in December 2018, we wanted to start a really big agricultural project. As a result, we needed some extra money. So instead of just taking the money from my savings, I decided to quickly raise my percentage of the money needed using the method you are about to learn. And I raised 1,954,000 in 37 days. Then I grew the accounts to 5,330,000. Now, when people with the poverty mindset see things like this, they start screaming, Photoshop, Photoshop, because they think everyone is poor. If that's what you think, I'm not here to argue with you. But if you think this is Photoshop, then it is. You can stop watching right now. But in case you are still watching, here's another account of mine that I used to make 3,705,000. And here is another one that I haven't really used well. But altogether, these 3 accounts of mine made 9,418,000 in 12 active months. And that is 12 active months of using this predictable system that I'm about to talk to you about. If you divide 9.4 million by 12 months, you will see that is about 783,000 naira per month, which is not bad, considering the fact that I only have to do this on a part-time basis. On a normal day, I'm engaged with 3 other businesses. Number 1, I run a digital marketing agency called Digital Networks Interactive with a partner. We also have a real estate business called Bible Properties. Then, like I said earlier, I have recently added an agricultural business called Biovessel, which I'm running with 2 partners. Right now, we have 105 acres that we are using for farming in Osun State. I'm telling you this so that you can see that even though I don't do this full time, I still make over 750k a month from it. Now, as I'm the only one who is successfully using this system, we could call it luck. But I'm not the only one. There are many of my students who are also using this same predictable system to get jaw-dropping results. As a matter of fact, I'm proud to say some of them have made more money than me with the system. One of my students who definitely makes more money than me on a monthly basis is this guy here. His name is Olagobe. Don't be deceived by his gentle looks anyway. He knows how to shop his money silently. He was the one who shared this screenshot with me from his account. Within 8 active months of implementing this system, he has been able to make 7.5 million naira with it. If you break that down into monthly earnings over 8 months, that is 937,000 naira, which I think is a lot of money for someone who doesn't stay in expensive Lagos. Another one of my students who has really impressed me is this guy Emmanuel. About a year ago, he wanted to raise money to get 2 cars to use for the Uber Taxify business so that he can be getting daily extra income from there. But you know what? He actually ended up getting 3 cars. I think he bought one Honda Civic, one Toyota Corolla, and then one Toyota Camry. Then there is Oluwaseun Johnson, who made his first 1 million naira within a month. He is a very smart person. When he saw how this works, he quickly implemented the strategies in his other online businesses so much that he was pulling in as much as 5 million a month. People lie a lot on the internet, so I'm still going to show you some undeniable video proofs later on in this video. But for now, let's be clear about some things. Number 1, I know a lot of Nigerians are lazy and are always looking for a way to make money without doing any work, which is why they keep falling for scams like MMM and the rest. If that is you, feel free to stop watching this video and go back and look for the next MMM scam you can waste your money on. If you are going to make a lot of money, then you have to understand that the money is created as a result of exchanging value. The income system I'm going to explain in this video is based on a legitimate business model, and it requires that you do some work. Number 2, if you happen to be an excuse maker, I did not record this video for you. A lot of people never move forward because they are always making excuses. They are always making excuses about how they don't have time, how they don't have money to invest, how Buhari is doing something, how NEPA is not giving them power in a month, and so on and so forth. See, if excuses put food on your table, then keep making them. But we all know that they don't. But if you like excuses, then please stop watching this video so that you can have enough time to make more excuses. One ridiculous excuse that people give when watching a valuable video like this is to start complaining about the money they spend on data. This is ridiculous because these are the same people who spend several hours on Netflix or watching endless comedies on YouTube and Instagram. But they think spending 500 naira on data is too much to use in watching a video that can actually improve their lives. If you are this type of person, then you deserve the type of life you are living. Listen, if you want to make money, then make money. If you want to make excuses, then make excuses. But I have never heard of anyone who made both money and excuses. Then number 3, you need to know that I'm only going to tell you the truth in the rest of this video. By now you must have seen that I'm not the type of person who will tell you sweet things so that you can like me. Make sure that you are going to follow through on this one. Now before I talk about how much it will cost you to be a part of this training, let me give you a list of everything you are getting. When you register for the 72 IG implementation training program, you are going to get access to the following. Number one, you will get access to the 72 IG program, which I started on June 1. You will get access to all of the videos. I have already explained how it is going to work. This is not a course or module training. This is me walking you through the 72 IG system, and the normal value of this is at least 2.5 million. Number two, you will get instant access to the original 72 IG training course, which is the version 1.0 that was released last year. People who bought this paid 30,000 naira for it, but you will be getting access to all the materials for free. Number three, you will get a 1-year affiliate account on Expertnaire opened for you for free. Normally this costs 10,000 naira a year, but you are getting it for free. Number four, you will get an easy to use web page builder that you will be using to create your capture and thank you pages. This also comes with pre-designed page templates that make your work very easy. Number five, you will be getting email marketing templates that you can use for the email marketing part of your 72 IG campaigns. I paid the copywriter 250k to develop this. Number six, you will be getting free done for you affiliate campaigns for 7 products on Expertnaire. I'm working on this myself along with the copywriter that I'm paying a lot of money. This means you are getting a full campaign that you can deploy to start selling any or all of these 7 products. The value of this alone is 350k. For each of the 7 products, you are getting Facebook advert samples that you can use, opt-in page designs for each product that you can deploy, pre-sale articles that you can use, 7 email follow-ups for each product. Number 7, you will be getting access to our updated Facebook support group for 72 IG students. This is very important because there is nothing as good as having access to a group of people who are committed to the same goal as you. We all work together to help you progress, and when you get stuck, someone is always online to give you a helping hand. Everyone you will meet inside this 72 IG Facebook group are serious people who are investing time and money into becoming successful, not freebie seekers and tire kickers. Another good thing about the 72 IG Facebook group are the testimonies that keep pouring in from people, which gives you continuous encouragement and shows that this system works. Let me show you some of them. This is a testimonial from Emmanuel Ayeni. He says, I finally made my first sale after 3 Facebook ads. Another one from Sheila Matthew, who says, just one sale left to cross 500,000, and I really hope the sale is coming tonight. Another sale from Samuel Olonda, who says, this sale happened 3 days ago. I didn't know until I logged in this afternoon while creating new strategy to market my business. And Prince Jerry says, it's 18 days of practicing Expertnaire and I have reached 201,000 naira. Then this comes from Unwaokike Victor, who says, hi guys, I just made my first sale. And then this is from Raji Ibrahim too. And then this is from Ayo Akinkwelu too, who just made his first sale. By the way, I use dark mode on my Facebook account, and that is why these images are displaying this way. You will be added to this 72 IG support Facebook group so that you can have access to continuous support and advice from me and other members about growing your business and making more money. By the time you log into the 72 IG Facebook support group, you will see these testimonies yourself. Number 8. As a student of the 72 IG implementation program, you will also be getting a whopping 50% commission when you refer someone to buy the 72 IG implementation program on Expertnaire. By default, this 72 IG implementation program pays 30% to affiliates if you go to the Expertnaire platform right now. But when you become a student of the 72 IG program, you will have access to a special affiliate link that allows you to get 50% per sale, which is a lot of money. You will not know how big that difference is until when you make 10 sales. As you can see, The total value of everything you are getting here is 3,140,000. Of course, I'm not going to share you that amount, but the amount you are investing in this has to be worth it. Now, I don't want to spoil people's businesses. If not, I would have gone online right now to show you at least 3 training programs where people pay as much as 900,000. And what they get is not even close to what you will be getting from the 72 IG implementation program. A guy came to my office around February this year. He had just concluded a business program in Lekki Phase 1 that he paid 1.5 million naira for. They even gave them a glorified certificate, just like schools, as if certificates equals money. But guess what? He was at my office because even after paying all that money and collecting the certificate, he was still broke and his business was still in shambles because the training he got was mere theory. This is different. With a 72 IG implementation training program, you are getting access to a practical step-by-step training from start to finish. One huge benefit of this program that I'm supposed to even charge for is the fact that this program helps you to develop other powerful skills that you can market to businesses and get paid a lot of money for. For instance, many businesses need help with Facebook advertising. They need help with Instagram marketing. I could easily extract this part of the training alone and charge 250k for it and give you a well-designed certificate like most people do. But I'm a realistic person. I know what people need right now is something that puts real cash in the bank. This is why I won't charge you 1.5 million for access to the 72 IG implementation program and every other bonuses attached to it. Even if I charge 750k, it is still worth it, but I won't do that as well. But I have some good news for you. Since this training is still ongoing, I'm giving you a discount of 10,000 naira, which lasts till when the training is going to end. What this means is that if you register for the 72 IG training right now or before we end it, all you need to do is invest just 40,000 naira only. That is a savings of 10,000 naira for you, which you can spend on other things that you need to start your business. But you only get this discount if you register for this program before we are done with it. So click the other button below and register immediately. Like I said before, the 72 IG implementation training is going to take you from a beginner to a pro, which is making 100k, 200k, 400k, or even 1 million naira a month on Expertnaire as soon as possible. One of the people who had access to the 72 IG version 1.0 program is Chigozie Ejiofor. Let me read his post about the program from the Expertnaire's Telegram group, which you will also have access to when you join Expertnaire. He said, I got more than I paid for on this 72 hours income generator, and he confirmed that this course is worth more than 100,000. I don't know what you spend your money on, but if the only program you spend your money on this year is this, it's worth it. People pay as much as 750k to get a master's degree or an additional certificate that only helps them to add an extra 30k or 50k a month to their salary. And that is if they even have a job in the first place. And many of these people never earn up to 500k a month throughout their lifetime. But your investment of 40k for the 72 IG program can bring you more income than that. I'm not going to show you videos of students making 1 million to 4 million a month, so this is doable. Also, when you register for this 72 IG implementation program, you are covered by my 90 days conditional money back guarantee.